Pretty difficult. Yes.
Price, I'll keep your secrets.
Have you got any?
I know. Mr. Rochester.
Did he?
He told me all about you.
Oh dear.
For a price, I'll keep your secrets.
Okay. What sort of price is that?
Do you have any left?
I haven't spent any yet. I've got more mine. How much are we talking?
Huh?
How much are we talking about?
No, you're supposed to give me your money, some of it.
Right. Okay. How much?
I'm keeping your secrets.
Right.
Discreetly.
Right.
It's Jasmine.
Right.
Jasmine.
Okay.
Okay.
Rudy.
Oh, the footman. Have you had any thought about who did the murder?
No, not really.
Well, I think a woman did it.
Right.
Because
Okay.
he was poisoned. Poisoned? They say I think he was
Okay.
poisoned.
Right.
A man wouldn't poison. They would do something more violent.
Right. Okay.
But I don't know who.
No.
Was it the widow? Was it the ex-wife? Was it his daughters? I don't know.
Right. Okay.
Can I get you something? Would you like an hors d'oeuvre or something?
Okay.
really think it's necessary to have somebody to call.
We have 3 different kinds of cheeses.
Okay.
And grapes.
Okay.
And I think I have, here's a napkin for you.
Okay.
She probably told you she made those things too.
Okay. Thank you.
Sam? Okay.
Thank you.
Sam, you want a couple of grapes?
No, it's all right. Yeah, got one.
Did you dice this up too? I did. Yeah, I did that in my off hour. That's so kind. You are the best cook. I know. Some of you asked me, I'll give you this
Are you taking Jeffrey's spot?
Hello? Well, I trust you've all enjoyed mingling. Now is the time for the reading of the will. You may sit, you may stand, but we need your utmost attention.
I'm not ready.
It's a full-time job.
Over here, Jeff. Tanya.
Not much time for anything else.
Sit down next to me.
Thank you, Ryan.
Oh. Okay. And if you
Last will and testament of
you'll
Rick
be on.
Rochester.
jail for mud.
I, Rick Allen Rochester of Madison County, being of sound mind and memory, declare this to be my last will and testament, and I revoke all other wills and codicils. Since my greatest longing is to pass on to my family, my family name, wealth, and stature, I have acquired a life. I declare my firstborn son to be the sole heir of my estate. If he has survived me by 30 days, in the event that a male heir does not exist at the time of my death, then my estate shall be distributed to my fellow loved ones as follows. Number 1, executors. I appoint my lawyer, Riley Ravish, to serve as the executor to my estate. If my lawyer should fail or cease to serve, I appoint my accountant or his wife, Bob and Barbara Bucks, to serve together as my estate executors. Number 2, personal effects. I give all of my personal and household items together with the policies insuring those items to my wife and my children, Jasmine, Allison, Elizabeth, and Catherine. The effects are to be divided with 50% going to my wife, 30% to my eldest daughter, Allison, and the remaining 20% to be split between my 2 youngest daughters, Elizabeth and Catherine. If my children and wife do not survive me by 30 days, I give all of those items to my sister Faith, as that would be the only family member I have left remaining. Number 3, the business of the Rochester collection. Although I would long to keep the Rochester collection within the family, it does seem my only choice is to turn the business over to my ex-wife, Jessica, to run as she sees fit, but with a contingency. If Jessica does not continue to run the business with a minimum of 30% profit in the next 10 years, I wish for the ownership to be taken away from her and the company be sold off to the highest bidder. If Jessica completes the 10 years with a minimum of 30% profit each year, the company will be hers and hers alone. The success or failure of the business will be measured by my accountant, Bob Bucks, who will determine every year if Jessica is meeting this goal. Thus, the fate of Bob Bucks' job is solid, assuming my finances are in order upon my death. The fate of all of the other employees and administrative decisions will be left up to Jessica. If the business is to be sold off at any point in the next 10 years, the profits will be deposited into the pension fund mentioned in the next section. Section 4, pension for those who have served me. To my personal attendees, those being my butler, maid, cook, and chauffeur, Jeffrey, Josephine, Sam, and Neil, to you, I leave a pension. Thank you for serving me my whole existence here at Mystery Manor. I admire you and thank you for your dedication. A fund has been set up in which you will live comfortably, but not frivolously, for the next 30 years. I hope that you use it wisely. To my pool boy, Fabio, you have done your duties, and I know my wife has paid you well beyond our means. Good luck with your next venture. You may get as many benefits there as you did at Mystery Manor. The above wishes are to be carried out by my lawyer, Riley Ravish. If my estate is found to be less than $100 million at the time of my death, A full investigation shall be launched into the missing funds, and the culprit be denied all rights to any inheritance they may be entitled to. All of the above distributions are also contingent on the fact that my heirs named are in no way responsible for my death or have betrayed me in any fashion in my last days here on earth that would have led to my death. If any of the heirs are found to be deceitful in a way which caused my death or the death of others close to me, their share of the inheritance will be forgone and divided amongst those mentioned in the section of the will in which they received the inheritance. To ensure this above clause, in the event that foul play is the cause of my death, the inheritance will not be awarded until the murderer is found. That is all that exists of my estate and how I wish to dispose of it upon my death. I sign this document freely and willingly. Signed, Rick Rochester, and witnessed by Riley Radish.
Riley? Did he identify?
Somebody's dead! Oh no, everybody stay clear. I must complete an investigation. I expect everybody's I expect everyone's cooperation here tonight. So anyway, it is time for an investigation. So everybody, I would like to let you know, as you can all see, there was a murder that just occurred amongst us. The victim was Mrs. Josephine Werthers, the maid at Mystery Manor. At this time, I need to ask you for your full cooperation in this investigation. It is imperative that no one leave the premises unless they get approval, as you are all considered suspects. Any one of you. You received a sealed envelope at the beginning of the night. You will want to open and read that information carefully. The envelope that you're opening will contain information, evidence, and objectives for you to help you conduct your own investigation.